I'm Caleb.
I'm Sawyer.
And I'm Will. And we are Working Title.
Guys,
We're back with The Last of Us. This is episode 6. Last on, we lost two brothers.
Little Sam and Big Henry.
And we're hopefully getting away from Psychoville, otherwise known as Kansas City. And moving onward towards Wyoming. And that is the last thing we saw. So, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, let us know your thoughts on episode 6. Did you like it today? Did you not? We're about to see if we like it, and we'll let you know. So stay for the post-docs. We know you watch the reaction, but make sure you stay. We do sometimes have fun things to contribute and tell y'all. And see if you agree with us on these things. For now, we're going to punch it. Love you. Bah!
Do you know the kid was actually deaf that played Sam?
I did.
I saw that.
Also...
Oh, sorry.
No. I was going to bring up that point. That kid's from Baltimore.
Oh, he is?
Shout out!
Oh, I didn't... no. Is he
played-
from Baltimore? I thought he was PG County.
Or Maryland.
it still counts.
Still part of us.
It's not Maryland. I mean, Baltimore.
It's
different.
When it's positive, we'll take it.
Yeah.
If it's negative, like Logic,
We'll not take
we'll
it.
not accept it.
All right.
Logic had some okay years.
Long gone.
Long gone.
Why?
Hey, don't make me watch this again.
Why?
I didn't want to see that again.
That was mean. They made us watch that again.
Okay.
Time jump.
3 months later, okay.
What did you
Time
think?
jump.
I thought you meant like him doing that was mean. I was like,
I mean, mean to himself, I guess.
true.
That was not cool.
Oh, elk. Not the bunnies!
All gilled up.
40,000 people used to live here.
Now it's a
Now it's a ghost town.
And the gun.
Oh.
Who the hell are you? Just someone passing through. Why did you shoot him?
The gun's all the way over there. You didn't hurt me, by the way.
Yeah, I got eyes.
I got eyes.
I'm looking for my brother.
Well, I ain't seen him.
I haven't told you what he looks like.
Look anything like you?
Bit.
And I ain't seen him.
He's got a girl with him.
Can I come down?
No. And
Oh, wow.
I want to meet new people.
just say.
Joe, come on, there's like 1,000.
Who's this little psycho?
Never mind that. I need you to tell us where we are.
You got a map. Why you lost?
Must have missed all the street signs in the enormous fucking forest.
Holy.
I love this.
We're somewhere here. Exactly where? And your answer better be the same as your wife's.
Did you tell him the truth?
Yeah?
Are you telling me the truth?
Yeah?
It is so funny.
Yeah.
I love it. These two bitches would
You got
live
any
life.
advice on the best way west?
Yeah.
Don't go.
Go east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you never go past the river here.
You made them soup? He asked.
You don't seriously believe them.
I've lived here a long time.
What's wrong? Oh, he's getting sick.
Joel, are you okay? Joel?
Shut up.
Holy shit, are you dying?
Okay. Doing fine.
No, but are you? Because just a reminder, if you're dead, I'm fucked.
Shut up, fine.
Okay.
Just the cold air. All of a sudden.
Yikes. Ew. I hate the way its dead body just flops around.
So is this Wyoming? Because it's beautiful.
I think so.
Can I have some?
No.
What? Just to warm up. Come on. It'll work, right? The vaccine.
Hopefully.
It's a little late to start wondering.
Yeah.
I tried with Sam.
Tried what?
I knew he was infected. I wanted to save him.
Damn.
Well, I reckon it's a lot more complicated than that. Marlene, she's a lot of things, but But she's no fool. If she says they can do it, they can do it.
I wish there was a way they could like have tested it back in Boston.
Yeah.
And try to do a blood transfusion or
First
something.
watch or second?
Like, who's to say she's not a carrier of the infection now? You know, her blood's infected and it's all useless.
And she's been bit like 2 additional times.
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah.
Every fight they get in, she gets bit again.
I just don't feel like that's super.
Oh shit.
You weren't supposed to sleep
Someone's in
now.
your sleep. I was quiet. I checked my 6. I looked for tracks. I found the high ground, and I kept watch, like you taught me to.
Well,
What can I say, man? I'm a natural.
God, how are they gonna cross the bridge?
Oh my god, it's impossible. Uh-oh.
It was so beautiful, man.
Did he buck the shot off?
Yeah. I think he's just trying to see like
See if
who
someone
shows up.
react, yeah.
Oh, there's someone there.
That's another good indicator is footsteps.
Now they get ambushed by winterized zombie.
Crystal.
The frost zombies.
Frost zombie.
They breathe cold air.
And they have North Face coats.
Carhartt sponsorship.
Carhartt zombie.
Never seen like zombie dogs in any live action
Yeah.
movies.
Resident Evil.
Actually, that's not true.
Silent Hill,
I
probably.
Am Legend, I think, also has.
I Am Legend,
Never
Yeah, we do.
take that back.
Yeah, don't be wrong again.
Gosh, man, sorry.
Don't ever be wrong.
Stop being wrong.
I'm learning how to whistle.
You don't know how to whistle?
Does it sound like I know how to whistle?
Oh shit. People. It's people time. That's just a damn.
Damn.
Damn it! Ah,
Living.
You missed the
Yeah,
pun.
who
She's
else?
like the queen of them.
so
So
close.
that made electricity?
Yeah. Don't ask me, I don't have a clue.
Don't ask me. I
You know, you
don't.
could have just made something up. I would have believed you.
Pressurized electricity.
Look at that
You should have
river.
just made it up. I would have believed you.
Yeah.
Hey, Joel. What if this is the river of death?
What if?
Because they passed the one river.
They haven't been checking the map to figure out where they're going?
I mean, there's a lot of rivers, to be fair.
Uh.
Yeah, I think they found the river.
Oh, wow. Yeehaw! Howdy, partner.
We ain't looking for any trouble. We're just passing through. Drop the gun. You. Take 5 steps back.
How about we just talk this
How
through?
about you shut the fuck up?
Okay. Easy.
Ugh.
You been near infected?
There's no infected out
The
here.
hell there ain't.
Oh shit.
Infection
Last
sniffing
chance for a
dogs.
bullet. If you're infected, he will smell it and he will rip you up.
Shit, but will she be able to? Oh gosh, dude, I don't like this. How are you supposed to deal with this every time if she's actually infected?
Now her.
Oh, I don't like this.
Okay, well this will clarify my concern
Yeah.
if she's infected or not.
Just sniffing me good. Good sniffs. Good sniffs only.
Pet the
doggo.
pupper. Not stop.
Oh,
You can't.
God,
just
not
can't have
now.
it.
Hey, progress with Joel. He's having attachment to her as well as his brother.
Silly puppy.
Anything meaning
Just bought
loss.
yourself 10 more seconds.
Just looking for my brother. It's all, nothing more.
She knows.
What's her name?
Joel.
Is Tommy with them? I was gonna bring
Is that a good thing or a bad thing that we know it's Joel?
I was gonna bring that up earlier, being that Tommy being a part of the death on the other side of the river.
Damn.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This place is awesome.
Yeah, it's
Look at
great.
that wood structure. Country Fedra.
Country bedroom. Country QZ.
Go to the Tipsy Bison.
It's like a town straight out of Montana.
Well, it's Wyoming. It's pretty close.
Okay, makes sense.
Aw, wheelchair lady. And children.
The promise of a new generation, loving it.
I thought that kid was peeing in the fire barrel.
No, he was holding his hands. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Jackson, fellas.
Is there Tommy?
Tommy!
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is a good thing.
He doesn't look any older.
No, he literally looks exactly the same.
No, guys, it's the mustache. Come on, he's older.
No, the mustache is big
Come
now.
on, just believe it. It's Adam!
Literally.
Working!
Title. Oh. Oh. Yes. Happy times.
Damn.
That was awesome.
They're doing-
They have electricity.
They're doing really well.
Let's go.
This used to be a golden corral.
There's more if you need it.
Thank you, ma'am.
What?
What? Ellie.
What about her manners? She was just curious. We've had a couple of 9-year-olds shitting themselves out there. They say that you leave dead bodies around?
Those are the people who drive us.
A bad reputation doesn't mean you're bad.
Not always, at least.
Joel's like, Cap.
It'd be nice to have a moment here, maybe just for family.
Well, Maria
Aw.
is family, actually.
Oh shit. Congrats.
Why is she being such a dick?
I don't know why.
Don't say congrats.
I think she's being genuine.
Oh.
They've just both picked up on that train of being dicks unintentionally.
I think she was trying her best to be human again.
How about a tour?
Yeah.
Oh, she.
Hey Joe, check it.
Man.
So, are you like in charge?
No one person's in charge. I'm on the council, democratically elected, serving 300 people, including children. Everyone pitches in. We rotate patrols, food prep, repairs, hunting, harvesting.
Everything you see in our town, greenhouses, livestock, all shared. Collective ownership.
So, communism.
Nah, it ain't like that.
It is that, literally.
Nah,
It's a
yeah.
commune. We're communists.
She says no, we are.
He's like,
Way.
he's like,
The
no.
newest one.
But we fought so long and hard as a
Oh,
Marine.
what's your name? Shimmer. Shimmer. So
Shimmer.
beautiful.
Doesn't seem like you aged much.
You, on the other hand. So how's Tess?
Dang.
She's fine.
Oh.
All right.
Good then.
So you know where they might be? These fireflies?
You know, they got a base down at the University of Eastern Colorado. It is severely fucked up between here and there. It's not exactly an easy trip.
It'll be easy for us, seeing as how you can headshot infected from half a mile away, which is a bunch of bullshit, by the way.
Yeah, I can't go.
Well, come on. I made it across the country. The two of us can make it from here to Colorado.
What do you do?
What, because your wife won't let you?
You know,
She the one who kept you off the radio?
Probably doesn't want to go.
Is that why you stopped messaging me back?
after I ditched the fireflies, Maria and her crew found me.
Yeah.
They're good people.
So is that what I am? Am I the wrong people?
Joe,
Those things I did, Tommy, those things that you judge me for, I did those things to keep us alive.
we did those things. They weren't things. We murdered people.
Yeah.
And I don't judge you for it. We survived the only way we knew how. But there were other ways.
Damn.
We just weren't any good at them.
If you knew the shit that I've been through, Tommy, trying to find you these last few months.
I'm gonna be a father.
I had a feeling that was
It's
coming.
a few months along now. So I just gotta be more careful. But I don't know. I feel like I'd be a good dad.
See her
Guess we'll
protect.
find out.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
That's all you got?
What else am I supposed to say?
Just because life stopped for you doesn't mean it has to stop for me.
You're right.
Go grab some supplies and be out of your hair in the morning.
Of course, it couldn't be the joyous, get together.
Oh, good for you, man.
I guess we'll see.
Gosh, she's like going through it again.
Oh.
I mean, his daughter would be an adult at this point too.
Yeah.
But
Life doesn't have to stop for you.
yeah.
You got Ellie. Give it a couple years after test, but still.
So was this like your job back then or something?
No, I was an assistant district attorney out of Omaha, Nebraska. I put bad guys in jail.
Oh, cool, I guess.
I always liked doing hair, though. Maybe it was a mom thing.
I'm sorry about your kids.
It's okay. And kid, just Kevin. Sarah was Joel's daughter.
I guess that explains them a little.
Look, I'm not gonna ask you what you're doing with him.
Good.
But there are clearly things you don't know about Joel.
Oh, like how he used to kill people? I know about that. And Tommy did it too. You worried about him?
Tommy was following Joel. The way you are now.
Well, maybe I'm smarter than Tommy. No offense.
Well, definitely smart. Would have made a hell of a lawyer. There's a whole lot you're not telling me. Good. Herein lies the point. Be careful who you put your faith in. The only people who can betray us are the ones we trust.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's good.
Look at her being a good teacher. She doesn't know this kid.
Now come on. Grab your super fucking eggplant.
Reason why Tommy wanted to stay.
Super fucking eggplant coat.
Alright, Garfield, I'm moving into the other room.
Yeah?
What are your buddy?
She feels so out of it. She's
I
like,
feel like she's gonna use free will and just start saying,
Huh?
"Fuck!"
yeah.
So we see you around.
Literally.
I shouldn't have said what I said. I'm sorry. You off the hook or what?
This ride to the university, is it a suicide mission?
What is this?
She's immune.
Oh.
What?
Really? She got infected, but she didn't get sick. Tommy, I saw her get bit myself. That was months ago. Months. She's immune.
I know. I'm nervous. I hate when people find out. It's so scary.
Now I gotta go make a big scene at the movie, and all the kids will freak out.
God, said it.
Yeah. I was afraid it's gonna run out. Run free.
Get it.
From the beginning.
It was Marlene. She hired us to smuggle her to some fireflies. It went bad. I was so afraid.
Jeez.
You think I can still handle things, but I'm failing in my sleep. It's all I do. It's all I've ever done. It's failing.
You want me to take her?
I'm just gonna get her killed. I know it. I know it. I mean, it's why you took off on me, right? To make up for the things we did. Well, here's your chance to bring your kid into a better world. You're younger than me. You're still strong. You said it yourself. You'll come back. You have to take her.
What a conundrum.
Yeah.
Dude.
You can't tell anyone. Not even Maria. It's the last thing I'll ever ask of you. I swear.
What do you do? What do you do?
I'll take her out at dawn.
Looks like me on a drunk night home. Just like.
I am the bear. The bear must find his bed.
Listen,
Why are you here?
I came here to talk to you.
No, why are you still here? If you're gonna ditch me, ditch me.
He knows the area better than I do.
Do you give a shit about me or not?
Of course I do.
Then what are you so afraid of?
Losing you.
Failing.
Failing again.
I'm not her, you know.
Oh,
Tell me about Sarah and
No.
Yikes.
don't ever bring her up. Oh.
Don't say another word.
everybody I have cared for has either died or left me. Everybody fucking except for you! So don't tell me that I'd be safe with somebody else, because the truth is, I would just be more scared.
Why is he the only one who has had
You're right.
worse?
You're not my daughter.
Mm.
And I sure as hell ain't your dad. Now come dawn, we're going our separate ways.
Don't believe it. Convincing, but I don't believe it. See, I'm kind of scared about Tommy.
About Tommy.
It's easier to get her out of the equation and keep your family that you've worked hard to have.
Yeah.
And he's already come from a past of killing, so
Just trying to make up for that, though.
he's got a family now.
Yeah. More to lose.
Yeah. No, dude. He's gonna lead her out and then try to cause an accident.
Stop.
And then she'll come back to the camp
No.
and be like, do you know what this guy tried to do to me?
Oh, no.
That's where this arc is going. The brother's betrayal. Classic.
You came here to say goodbye or something?
No. I came here to steal one of these horses and go. I would have gave you one. No. You deserve a choice. I still think you'd be better off with Tommy.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yay! Damn.
That was easy.
Sorry, I take it back, I guess.
Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
Character
shimmer.
progression. Character progression.
Can I borrow that?
Yeah.
Because Maria took mine, you know.
I already said yes, Joe.
The variable zoom.
Headshot of
How
fucker
do you
from
expect
200 yards.
I think he said half a mile.
Whatever.
Which is like way more insane than 200 yards.
Man, I was trying to make it more realistic. Red Dead Redemption.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All
Dutch.
finished soon, shit.
That's the next game series. They need to make a TV show. Red Dead.
John Marston.
Or Arthur
When they
Morgan.
ran stuff in Jackson, was that how things used to be?
No. The country's too big for that. Back then, there were basically two main ways of looking at things. Some people wanted to own everything, and some people didn't want anyone to own anything at all.
Which one were you?
Neither, I just did my job. Houses, stores,
Indecision.
that kind of thing. We were called contractors.
Don't like capitalism or communism. I'm just
Contractor.
me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we were cool.
We were.
Everybody loved contractors.
Oh. I was really happy.
That of course is gonna get shot in the face.
Stop.
What?
I don't know what Tommy was so afraid of.
Still time to find out.
Still time to find out.
Contractor.
My heart sinks every time we get close to a building.
This looks like Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Are those monkeys?
Let's go.
Must be from the old labs.
Let's go.
No!
Chase them.
I've seen a monkey.
No!
Monkey!
Not the apocalypse.
The monkey episode. The monkey episode.
They should become pets.
No.
Yeah.
28 weeks later, dude. No.
Firefly.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gun
No.
time. It's time for
No.
gun. Equip gun.
Make it so creepy.
Equip, reload, pull out Molotov. Gun time.
I almost think the lack of seeing infected in the show makes it a little more creepy.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it really make it them even more
Yeah.
intimidating?
Well, it literally reminds me of 28 Weeks Later, like how they just wait until the last possible moment to show something.
And then it's a lot of them.
It's just the paranoia of feeling like it's anywhere.
Well, they don't seem to just openly roam. So it's like you could
I
just
know.
walk into the
it's-
nest of
yeah.
them, you know?
Ugh.
This is pretty standard college.
Yeah. Every university looks like this after a football game.
After midterms are over.
There's a packing list. Something to make before moving.
They just left.
Heck no, baby.
Not all of them.
It's time to leave. It's time to not investigate anymore and go back to Jackson.
Dude, that doesn't sound good. Unless this is a monkey.
An infected monkey.
They'll stop.
One really
No,
big
no.
infected gorilla.
Okay, that's even worse. That's like the thing from last episode.
I think I'd rather die by a gorilla than a chimpanzee. It's quicker,
You think?
hopefully.
Oh god, it is a monkey.
Yeah!
Creepy?
Monkey time.
Monkey.
They're just being silly.
Wow. We said in clickers.
Yeah, no fireflies either. Maybe none of that research they turned into fucking monkeys.
I just realized what they might end the episode with.
Okay, stop. I definitely just heard someone.
Yep.
I thought it was real life, honestly, outside this room.
Are they dancing with the monkeys outside?
Damn.
Definitely raiders.
Sigma Kappa Alpha.
If there's ever a place to make noise, start going and just start running.
Ooh. Headbutt.
Oh! Oh! Stabbed him. Oh, frick. No! Oh, that was a good stab, too.
Joel, give him the horse. Give him the horse.
Dude, Buck shots at them.
I was so distracted thinking the horse was gonna get shot, I didn't even think of him.
Joel? Joel?
Joel's gonna... Oh,
Damn it.
that's like a broken arm, depending on how you fall on it.
Joel?
The horse just walked away.
Joel, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Joel, you gotta get up. I can't fucking do this without you. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. What the fuck I'm gonna do. Joel. Please.
What?
Joel, please.
What? I don't believe it! I can't! What?
Yeah,
What is this nonsense? What? What? Hold up.
Stop.
Stop, don't touch me. No whispering, I don't want to know. I'll see it in the post-edit.
No, I'm pretending to kill Caleb because he's learning the show.
I'm silly.
He already knows it.
He's figuring out the master plan. I was deciding, is it a zombie monkey that's going to be at the end of the episode?
A
Or a
zonkey?
dead character.
A zonkey?
Or the
dead?
horse losing its face? Nope, Joel's maybe dead?
Crap.
Poo poo.
I'm just trying to think real quick. Have I ever seen Joel in The Last of Us season 2 or the second game promos? I'm trying to think. I can't think. I don't know.
I don't know.
Shoot. Oh, I don't know. He's not dead. I can't.
Was making the funny face. Stop!
That was episode 6, y'all. Joel's dead.
Joel's not dead.
Joel's
Shut
dead.
up.
Joel died.
Don't say that.
Show's done. Welcome to the
How
Ellie
far did
portion.
you play the game? How far did you get?
I didn't play it. I watched someone play it. I watched the whole thing.
Damn.
But like I said, I only remember the beginning and the end. I don't remember any of the middle stuff.
Shit. Okay, well.
Although I do remember being at the University of Monkeys after it happened. Like, oh yeah, I remember that.
The University of Monkeys.
The monkey
I didn't say
episode.
University of Monkeys. I said University with Monkeys.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
Creepy.
What
What was even the point of the monkeys?
Well,
just were there.
you know, because you kept saying 28 days later, they test infectious diseases on monkeys because they're close to humans. So they
Good
were
point.
testing.
That's a good point.
They were testing immunizations on monkeys to
That's
see.
a college
on
campus.
monkeys.
That's why there's a bunch of rampant monkeys. Little side lore that I thought they were gonna throw out there. I guess it could have
Inferred.
inferred, yeah, for sure.
Fun episode. Well,
I
cool episode.
like that episode a lot. That was really good.
Great scenery to start. I love the Wyoming view. Can't say I really know anything about the state,
Yeah, me neither.
but it's beautiful. If that's
Sorry,
what it is.
Wyoming.
They actually shot there. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved the town too. You said it was Jackson.
Jackson.
Jackson. Commie town. Awesome looking. Loved it.
Yeah.
Damn, and yeah, Tommy. I'm sorry that I
Misjudged him.
misjudged you. I think that's my coping mechanism because I don't want to like be hurt by people, and so
Yeah.
I just go to the most
You just
extreme
assume
route.
what way they're gonna betray you the fastest.
Especially in the apocalypse. It's the same thing I said when Frank showed up to Bill's house. I was like, dog, why do you let this man in? What are we doing?
Yeah.
I'm just so mentally trained to just be like, I'm kind of like Ellie in that regard, like when it comes to just showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not a whole lot happened up until getting to Jacksonville or
Jackson. It's just Jackson.
But Tommy's alive. That's awesome.
Yeah. Tommy made it out west and ran into these people after he left the Fireflies. I guess probably just to go off on his own and start anew. And ran into this crew. His future soon-to-be wife let him join in with them.
Yeah.
They all took him in, and he's been here ever since.
Yeah. And things are working well. It's this is like kind of it's really cool to see a 20-year jump for an apocalypse. See, that's new to me. That's very new to me where we're not so much dealing with infection or like the apocalypse portion of it rather than like the restoration period, I guess you could call it. Like
just the aftermath. Of
Yeah.
what do you do with the people that end up surviving?
like this civilization is really like kind of impressive. Like you don't really at least in what I've consumed in terms of apocalypse, seeing the restoration period of like civilization coming back is kind of a more unique thing for me to like see in what I've seen for film and TV. So it's really cool to see something like working out pretty damn well. It doesn't seem like they have much of a fear of infection. Getting these parts kind of like Bill and Frank's section as well. Like they don't have to worry about them approaching. It's more of the raider fear. So yeah, the 20-year thing, they said it right off the bat. That is where we are. So it seems like it's more of a human threat that we deal with more so in the show. I just think that's cool, and I like that we've got this like new form of. It's not new form. Communism, or for lack of a better term, is what they're using, is how they're getting by. So it's cool. It's working for them.
Yeah.
They don't have any people in charge.
They have like council.
They have a governing,
council-
they have
governing
chosen
elected body.
Elected body. Yeah. Put in the work, you get stuff evenly.
Yeah, and I mean, it seemed like they had a pretty fair, and I mean, like they seemed harsh initially when, like, of course, encountering
people,
Joel and Ellie, but I mean they have to protect their people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It almost makes me like, damn, like I just want to. It's just me. I just want to know how the infection works. Like, it makes sense that during the winter season they might not have to worry as much because the fungus seems to enhance with the heat. They made it seem at the beginning. Like, I don't know how fungus works or any of that, but they made it more of a point to say that like it grows where there's heat provided. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
do these creatures do better when it's in a warmer temperature?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know they said in the bot, like, they need to live in a body, need to be warmer. Or, well, rather that they were evolved to handle the warmer temperatures of a human body.
Yeah. Just makes me wonder, like, how would they react in the cold? Can they do that little mouth trick?
Yeah.
Or does it not work as well?
Now, I think it's interesting, too, because it's something that, like, in my own head, when I think about, like, the zombie apocalypse, you know, if it were to happen, and I'm not the first one to think of this, of course, but just, like, the idea of getting out far away from people would be, like, the best bet. Like, living out in the wilderness, creating your own town or settlement very far from actual humanity. Because, like I said, like, I mean, even Tommy said, they don't, it's not like they roam out there. Like, if they get a zombie, you know, out, or an infected person, rather, like, out that way, it's like one that just happened to wander its way out there. You know, it's not like they're getting, like, hordes or just random pockets, you know, that are under the ground. Now, granted, with the whole thing that went on in last episode, with, like, the army of them that raised from underground, I have no idea if that was supposed to be, like, the sewer, or if it just was, they were all burrowed into the ground and just kind of climbed up. That's a little scary, but...
Yeah, I got a lot of questions. How do they function compared to, like, other type of infections? Like, it's clearly they bite and it spreads somehow through that means. I guess the spores just funnel into them and get in the blood on a minuscule level and then grow. Like, do they have the intent to, like, does the fungus want to, like, kill the host completely? Like, how does that function? We've seen mostly people get bit and then escape. We haven't, like, seen... And then, like, Tess was such a weird incident where they just, like, walked up to her and just gave it to her in such a weird way. So it just throws me off a bit. And then... Sorry, I just thought... I know it's a little bit off topic for this particular episode, but the winter climate just also made me kind of want to spiral down that direction very briefly.
Yeah.
And perhaps we'll learn soon enough, because it looked like there was nursing majors or people that took interest in maybe, like Caleb was saying, practicing this with the monkeys. Maybe that's a tease that will get explored or not. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think when they get to Salt Lake City, which is where they're going now, in Utah, to, you know, give Ellie to them, they'll probably break down more, like, what they have researched, what they figured out so far with the infection, and what they, you know, need to do, or what they can do with Ellie to make a vaccination.
Yeah.
I gotta say, too, with this episode, both of those two acted their fucking asses off.
Right?
Yep. They performed like... I mean, it's no shocker for Pedro Pascal, because, I mean, we've just seen him so much stuff. He has got a wide range of what he can do. And I haven't played the game fully. I watched someone play it 10 years ago, so, like, on YouTube, so... I don't have as much of, like, a strong connection with the character of Joel. Yeah. So I don't necessarily know how he portrays it, or how if he's doing, like, the video game character justice. I don't really know, but I also don't really care, because to me it's convincing enough. You know what I mean? Like, in the beginning it's hard to tell, because I'm just like, oh, it's just Pedro Pascal being, like, a darker dude. Or, like, a rough around the edges guy. But, like, to me it's, like, he has sold my idea of what Joel is. And even to reach, like, the real moments of, like, him sitting and crying with Tommy was, like, so genuine, too.
Yeah. I'll say this episode was also the one that worked the best with me detaching from the Pedro Pascal persona and trying to get more into the Joel. I think it's because there was more emotional range to try to jump into and like.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Learn from. I also think like Tommy's portion being in the story too added to that element. Like, you know, good actors back to back against each other that also are close in relation in the story. So it just adds for those vulnerable moments to kind of get a little bit more than the hard ass Joel.
Yeah, and even still too, like in the prior episodes, like he's never, like everything has kind of been like brushed off. Like, no, I don't want to talk about that. And then they legitimately actually move on. Like, it's not like they fester on it. And even Ellie, because she doesn't know anything, she doesn't strike any nerves or bring up sensitive topics because she doesn't know anything. Whereas today, like, she brings up Sarah, and instantly that's like, that's a deep wound that hasn't healed for Joel. And it's something you actually get to, like, observe instead of him just being like, nope, I don't want you to know about my past, you know? Yeah. You actually get to see, like, what is going on with him. And her, too. I mean, just, I've been impressed with, like, the way she's been through this whole series so far, but especially this episode, too. They've just both been stellar.
Yeah, she nailed my favorite scene from the game, like, perfectly. Them in the house. Joel, like, telling her how it is and her fighting back at him, like, no, do you care about me? Stop putting this wall between us. Either you don't give a shit or you do. I'm not Sarah, all that. She nailed that. I was so happy to see it like portrayed so well for a television audience.
Yeah,
it hits so hard in the game. You're like, oh shit, I'm playing a video game, and it's like one of the most emotional scenes I've seen in like any media.
I 100% want to play this game.
Yeah.
I wasn't too sure earlier in this seasons, but I think the last two episodes, 5 and 6, have really been like.
You want to play it now?
I want to play this game.
It's good.
Even if it's a little outdated, even if I might play the remastered. We'll see, but stay tuned for that. Check out our Twitch channel, please, because we're probably going to be playing a lot more games in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, emotional range was great from Bella Ramsey as well. Very great, convincing, crying scenes. Love it. Something I was gonna say about Tommy as well. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I actually did believe that Tommy was gonna do like go a different direction. Like I was sorry, not even the Tommy part. I was actually convinced that Joel might actually stay. And we might get a little subplot. Like, I was actually genuinely convinced with that speech of his, because I thought it was so good. I was like, man, maybe it is too hard. That he might not, like, go on this journey for the next half. He might come back, and that Joel, Ellie story might continue, and they might have to figure out what it's like for both of them to be separated.
Yeah. Because
they have put time together, and they both have massive losses in their life, at least from what she has told us. So I was like, man, okay, I could see the story going this direction. Then obviously I thought of that stupid betrayal of the brother plot, which in my mind was also very convincing.
Yeah.
Just because of Tommy's past, because we learned that they were in fact stone cold murderers from the 20-year period. Was that supposed to be like during their military time or the 20 years after?
They're talking about
like survival times after Sarah died.
I mean, and so I was just like, I like, it's hard to judge his character. Yeah. Life is good now, but like, it clearly wasn't prior, and he wasn't a good dude prior.
Yeah, but even his new wife had said like he was just following Joel's lead at that point. Yeah. Really,
it was hard to know if that was deflection because she loves him. Like if she was just
it was definitely a deflection. It's like taking all the responsibility off of a grown man.
Yeah,
because of his big brothers telling him to do it.
I think so. I think it is a deflection, but I also think part of it is true because he was able to make a change. Like he's not that much younger than Joel to where it's like, you know, like a kid having a hard life has plenty of time to, make the correction and change, whereas, like, an old man is going to be stuck in his ways. Like, they're not that much of different in age to where, Joel couldn't have made that change where Tommy did.
Joel's in his 50s-ish, like mid-50s, right? How young is Tommy supposed to be compared to him?
I would assume at least 10 years younger.
10 years younger.
Because he was like 36, I think, at the beginning of the show. Like in Austin. So I I feel like at minimum, Tommy had to have been like 26.
Yeah, this is just the one little critiques is the 20-year thing's a little hard to buy with the actors. I'll say it's not a big deal. It's just
it is a very large jump.
It's what is the term? Suspense of disbelief or something?
Suspension of disbelief.
Suspension of disbelief. So like that's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, even for the sake of the show, I feel like they could have just said 10 years, and I would have bought it better.
Well, isn't that what's in the
20
game, right?
It's 20 years, I'm pretty sure.
It's a 20 year.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was just thinking to myself, like, would the first episode have sold well to audiences if you didn't have Pedro Pascal right at the start? Or at least, like, I feel like they could have maybe done a flashback without him, finding somebody who looks like him, and then jump to him in Boston as Pedro. But I know people want to attach immediately to an actor they're familiar with for broader consumption of a show, but
I mean, in fairness, he does look wildly older than he did in the first episode.
I know y'all felt that way. I didn't feel that way personally. I didn't feel the difference at all. I just felt like they just kind of dyed his hair gray a little bit. It's just me, but I didn't see it at all. But I just thought of it today because I know they're trying to sell Pedro as this older guy, and he just, I guess it's because all the other roles he plays too, he just feels so youthful to me. So it's just one of those things. Just, as a viewer, it's hard to not to picture, because I remember one of the things they're talking about for the role of Joel coming into the show is like he has to try to make sure as the actor he doesn't like bend down, because that's a harder thing for a mid-50s guy to be doing, especially in like military and post-apocalyptic time. But yeah, you can't help it when it comes to actors. It's really hard to try to pull off de-aging and aging, but yeah, Monkey D. Luffy's were at the universities.
Yeah, and a raider.
Sorry.
That was a good one.
I thought you were going to throw me under. Yeah, I was trying to relate to the One Piece fans.
Shout out One Piece fans. You guys should watch this show. It's the same thing.
Anyway, just briefly talking about the horror of the show with the monkeys and the creepy university. I do like the lack of zombies. I'm getting more adjusted to that, and I do like the paranoia that they want the audience to feel more so, like not showing the threat. Because I think episode 5 paid off super well when, like, I was like getting annoyed in the first 4 episodes. Like, I kind of do want to see some creepy things happening in a scary show, but I think the lack of it made it more enjoyable. And once again, with this episode, I think it was one of the best examples of less is more, or nothing is more. Just leaving up to the audience to be scared.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, we got zombies in first 2, didn't get it 3 and 4, and then 5. So
5 we got the most zombies possible.
Yeah. The first one was the outbreak. The second one was the clickers. And then third was Bill and Frank. Fourth was...
We got one in Bill and Frank, and he got his head blown off in a tree trap.
Yeah.
And so technically, we got 3 in a row of zombies.
I think the first episode and this episode made it the most scary. Like, what I felt the most scared from. Even though 5 was like the big zombie thing, it was more of like the hype of like a crazy moment's about to happen on the show, rather than, oh no, my characters are in peril.
Yeah.
But the first one was scary because I didn't know the story right off the bat, so I didn't know if like Sarah or Tommy would be alive.
Yeah.
And this one, of course, but yeah.
I think they really do need to make... I feel like video game renditions into TV shows have always been kind of doo-doo. This is one that's proven right.
Yep.
I think HBO needs to find a way to get Red Dead or Red Dead 2.
Just get a lot of games.
Just from the
a lot of games.
Cowboy aesthetic from this episode.
Well, yeah, but I was just thinking, I was like, when you think about games that have really good stories but don't take a lot to pull off, like, Red Dead is just a cowboy story. Like, it's not like we need to invest in creating the Covenant or something from Halo. You know what I mean? It's like
just have cowboys being cowboys.
You just need to make 5 Western dudes run around in a gang and be epic. Because that story is very happy and epic.
Everything about that is happy. Don't look towards the end. It's not. It's really happy.
Yeah. So
I would like a good time all the way through.
I would like HBO to do more. Essentially, at this point.
Yeah, just take the rights for most of the games. I feel like there's plenty of games that would be very fun to get live adaptations.
Give me my Metal Gear Solid movie or show, please.
Okay,
it's been around.
That's hard.
It's been pitched around for 10 years.
Listen, what I was gonna say is far more complicated than what he was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
I really
Mass
just
Effect.
want Mass Effect. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
I really do. I would long for.
I think they're on the same level as like convoluted.
They are.
Well, it's straight sci-fi. I mean, you have to have a
And
blockbusters.
Metal Gear is one of each. Choose a genre and they steal from it.
Dude, it's so frustrating. Like when you have things that are really cool like that, and you just know a movie has the ability to produce it, but just not nail the story, like rush the story to get it done. It's just not. It's not the vision. We need like a Harry Potter series, like amount for something like Mass Effect.
Yeah. It's the only thing that sucks is no company ever wants to commit to that unless they know that it's gonna
be
work.
A success,
Yeah.
And unfortunately, those kind of games are
Never are.
slow burners.
No.
They're not like instant gratification of like an exciting chapter of a book, chapter of a book, chapter of a book.
Yeah.
Or at least the outside public doesn't think so. But when you play it, it can hit like that.
I really do. Like, I know, I'm pretty sure people are really vibing with this show right now, but I really hope it continues to excel in people's eyes, because I'm sure most gamers understand this desire, this hurt when you feel like people reject great storytelling because it's in video game format. So I'm really glad that this show is so prestigious in its production quality, its actor cast, and like the effort they put into this show. I want to see more game templates for a broader audience, because they're good. It's how I feel about anime too. Like it's good storytelling, but people just reject it because you have to read a book, or you have to watch something that's cartoonish to you, or it's a video game that's for children. It's like there's such a vast collection of great storytelling that you just need to be willing to watch.
For sure. Yeah.
But yeah, great episode. I'm very hyped. I can't believe that Joel got shot. And I don't know. Stabbed. I can't. I don't know if he's actually dead or not. I actually don't know. I'm trying to think of all the like promos for season 2, and I just know it's older Ellie. And like I don't remember if Joel's there or not.
Well, we do have 3 more episodes, so
yeah, it's true. I can't.
3 more episodes without Joel because he's dead.
I refuse.
Okay, now I feel like Joel's alive.
I refuse.
Thank you. Problem fixed. Caleb's humor.
Spoiled. Caleb ruined. I'm just kidding.
Any last thoughts?
No.
Guys, let us know your opinions on this episode. Did you like it? What's some of the big takeaways you have from this one? Some of the favorite moments? Who's the MVP of this episode? And we will see you in the next episode. Punch it!
For Shimmer!
Is Shimmer the younger horse or the older horse?
I thought their horse was Shimmer. Whatever.
Okay.
They don't
She
have
petted the little one, and I was like, oh, Shimmer.
For Shimmer!